Welcome back to the chaos that is Satisfactory. I know that we haven't really gone all spaghetti yet, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, so we are back. We have made advancements since the last episode. In the last episode, we were lucky enough to get our power going and everything like that. And so I decided to do a little bit extra on top of that, which I'll show you guys in a second. But we are caught up on power. We have completely obliterated any of the biomass burners over here. We went ahead and obliterated them. Now we have a bunch of solid biofuel. Now we will leave that in there because I will turn it into I can't remember. There was a specific biofuel that we could change it into a little bit later in the game. So we're just going to leave it there. But we are going to get started on our basic steel production. That is what I want to work on for this episode. That way I can get steel beams, steel pipes, and we can get moving with that. We are currently waiting for our hard drive to finish and everything like that, which is just fine. But we do have some stuff that I would love to get taken care of, like this dimensional depot uploader. But I need steel pipe to be able to make these SAM fluctuators, so we are currently waiting on that. Alright, so before the last episode ended, or I think it was a little bit after the episode ended, I went ahead and I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and work on some production that I know that I'm going to need in the near future. When I say near future, that means before this episode even started. So I made sure that our head screw production going and everything like that. We already had our reinforced plates. I think we are at 10 per minute on the reinforced plates, and now we actually have a surplus of them, which is really nice. And that's a surplus on top of creating these modular frames, because each one of these modular frames takes 3 per minute, and we are using 2 assemblers. I did have 3, but I needed them heavily modular frames, so I was only having that excess of 1, because this one and this one makes 2, or makes 10 per minute right there, and the excess was only 1, and I was like, man, I really need more to continue to build what I was building in my pastime. Alright, so we do have quite a bit of modular frames being built, which is absolutely amazing, because I feel like if you don't build them at the beginning of the game, I feel like what's going to happen is we're going to get to a point a little bit later in the game where we're sitting there going, oh man, I should have started a heavy or a modular frame farm, so that way I could even get to the heavy modular frames, which are a little bit later in the game. So luckily enough, you know, we should be good. All right, so let's go ahead and get this knocked out right here. You needed 500 concrete. We have rotor production there as well. We do have that, and now we have those modular frames, and so we're gonna sit there. All right, we're gonna have steel now.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number. Delivering these to the
All right.
space elevator. Fix it and...
Gotcha. All right, and I also wanted to just tap in on this as well. I had a little bit of hang up over here. We're good. We're making copper sheets now. We're still having a problem with the belts. That's why we're gonna work on steel, so that way we can get the better belts. But I was able to. I really had an issue with this, so now we're actually syncing the extra cable. So we should be good over there. All right. So we need steel production. So steel production is going to be our foundries. Luckily, like I said, we made a bunch of those modular frames. So since we made a bunch of those modular frames, we'll be able to make our foundries and everything that we need over there. All right, so let's go ahead and start heading over there. Let me grab these modular frames from this storage crate over yonder way. And then I will also show you what I was up to as well. So we kind of made this little sky bridge over here on the last episode. I did collect the hard drive that was up there. And then, well, what I did is I was just curious on if there was any more coal in the area, because my coal mine is over here. So this is what you guys were working with me last time, but then it dinged up here. So then I was like, huh, let me go up here and investigate and see. It said that there was coal this way, which is really close because, I mean, here's our base right here. And then we could travel up that way. But I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just sky bridge it out. We're really good at the sky bridges lately. And so if we look over there in the distance, I know it's really hard to tell, but that's where our original coal power was. Which was given us for 8 of the refineries. We were getting 600 production, but we went ahead and looked in this area, and I was like, oh, there's a coal mine right here, and this is pure, and there's another pure one, and then there was a pure one right here, so there's 3 pure at the top of this area right here. So if you start in this area and then you kind of make your way up this way, this is the not the super desert area, but you know, close enough. Then you come up here and there's a bunch of water. There's like water here, there's water there, and this is an actual pure node right here. So of course, you know, just putting the MK1 down is 120. So the 120 was able to service 8 more of the refineries, so that gives us 1200 in production, which is just fine for what I need right now. Of course, we're going to piggyback on top of that after we get our MK2 miners, because then what we'll do is we'll put the MK2 miners down, and then we'll be able to tap one of these and make more refineries and everything like that, coal refineries, and then we can make more power. And then once we do the more refineries and everything like that, I'll switch this up a little bit. I do want to kind of change it up. I know that this is being fed in from this side, the water's being fed in, but I think if I make this a MK2, I'll have it come like this, and then I'll have it feed in between them, and then it'll just be easier to just do that instead of trying to like work way around. But that is not until I get a little bit further. I did not explore any of this area up here. Let's see if we can kind of make our way up here. I know that there was actually a decent amount of enemies in this area, so you have to be kind of careful. There's a couple of the larger dogs that are over here, so we just have to be a little bit on our toes whenever you get up into this area. Alright, so looking around, kind of trying to get a vantage point up here. It's not doing very well because we have trees and everything like that. But there's another little water spot, and then there should be another coal. Oh, that was weird. I like jumped into the tree. But there is 3 coal spots, so if we do this right here, we scan for coal. They're all 3 over here. So 3 pure up here, which is absolutely amazing. All right, and then we have over here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and fly back down to where we were originally working at with the coal. And then I kind of just half-assed it. I kind of got the steel production kind of going. I didn't necessarily get all the way going because I wanted to make sure that I got the foundry itself before I started going crazy and everything like that. But you know, that's our production right there. Now, of course, what's going to be awesome is once we get the MK2s, we can, you know, drop the MK2s on there. We can boast a little bit more production and everything like that, just so that way we can, you know, get started. All right, so it's been a minute since I've done the whole steel production and everything like that. All right, so we have our 2 coal that are going to come up right here. So we will plug them in a second. We'll get the coal coming up here. I guess we can go ahead and do that right this second. Let's go ahead and plug that in. Plug this in. All right, that's going to bring us coal. Oops. Fell down. All right, and then we do have an iron node up here, which is really actually pretty amazing. I don't remember. I think this is just what node is this? I want to say, let's see. Let's check this node real quick. This is actually a pure iron node. So, off just the get-go, we're going to be making 120 off the base MK1 miner just to get started, which is, I mean, that's pretty good. All right, so we're going to have 120, and then we're going to go ahead and make our foundries here. Let's see. I think this will be a good spot to start them. All right, I'm going to throw down 3. I don't know how much everything's going to take. I forget how much steel. All right, so we have 120 iron. So 120 iron, I think will feed like 2.5 of these, I believe. Let's see. So 120 iron divided by 45 is, yeah, it's about 2.5. That is one thing that I needed to do. I needed to do the clocking speed. So we might run back over to the base real quick to grab the clocking speed, but I want to go ahead and get at least 2 of these set up to start going. That way we're, you know, we're at least getting the bars made. So let's go ahead and we go connect this one, connect this one. I'm not going to connect the last one yet. Let's go ahead and get that going. And then what we're going to do, I think I might have made these in a terrible spot. Well, we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, this is actually what I want to do because it'd be better if I came from this way. We'll just go ahead and run it. I know that there's going to be a hiccup until we can change the clocking speed. So let's go ahead and let's get our splitters down. And this is the way I'm going to do this one, is I'm going to have it come back from that way. Let's see. Will this even work is the question. No, it's not going to work. Okay. Dang it. I was hoping it would work. Let's see. Let's do it like this then. Let's go ahead and build the miner sideways like this. All right. Go ahead and get the miner going again. All right, MK2. And go ahead and feed it right there to this. All right. All right, and then why can't I see the split? There we go. Split to that. Split to here. All right, this is going to get all of this fed into here. All right, and then we'll get the coal fed up in here as well. Turn that around. I probably should have grabbed some reinforced plates, but I wasn't actually thinking about that. So we'll have to... We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Merge there. Splitter there. Splitter there. And then this over to... Why is it being silly? Okay, that looks goofy, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so it's going to bring up the coal. It's going to go ahead and start producing... Maybe. Okay, there we go. It is going to start producing our steel ingots. We're going to let them run. We're going to let it fill up and everything like that. We'll come back in a second to check up on this. I need to get the overclocking. I didn't even think about getting that because that's not one of the researches that I was really paying attention to. And we do have to go back. Oh, hold on. I might be able to get some here. Let me see if I can get some of the, like, these right here so I can make the power cores. There we go. Alright, somebody taught me that on the last episode, and it has worked out really great. You just sneak up on these guys and just kill them. There we go. Alright. I might be able to make what I need from here. So if I build a MAM, I might not have to actually go all the way back. Oh, I am going to need those reinforced plates pretty soon. So not too bad, just something to ponder about. Alright, so let me go ahead and get over here. Let's go ahead and build our MAM on the back side of here. Alright, hard drive. Let's see what we have. We have fused quick wire, which is bronze and deuterium. Copper and deuterium gives us more. Silica and limestone gives us more concrete. I'm not really feeling either one of those. I'm going to go ahead and recycle it. Well then. That did not do any good. Bio coal. I can turn biomass into coal. Wow, neither of these are, this is actually kind of horrendous. I can make more iron bars, but that's just, I would have to use a foundry. We're gonna go ahead and just click that. Wow, that was actually dog water on top of that. All right, let's see, what was I needing? This right here. All right, so let me make one of these power shards real quick. Crafting bench, let's put it over here. Make a power shard. Oh, why was I thinking alien DNA? Well, I'm glad I had a power slug. I don't know why I was thinking. Okay, so power slugs, overclocking or underclocking, whichever you need to use. Okay. So this one is going to be.
Completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all
So we're
buildings
still
to
waiting on the
increase
coal. The
input and
coal
output
is
speed.
taking a minute for it to
Underclocking is also possible. Note,
do its
power
thing.
consumption of overclocked
All right.
buildings increases
45,
exponentially.
45. And we were sitting at 2 point. I think there's a way to put this in here. No, that's not how I want it. I want the production to be... Goodness, I forget how to do this. Okay. Okay, so it's 120. 120 minus 90 is 30. So this needs to only bring in 30. Does it do it? Oh, there we go. Okay. So it's going to only bring in 30 per minute on that one. Okay. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay. I think we are going to have a problem because I'm going to need to make constructors, and I don't have the necessary stuff to make the constructors, which is great. All right, but we'll get started with what we can. Okay, so we are bringing in 45 a minute on this one with one constructor right here. Let's see. We need to make steel pipes and steel beams. Steel pipes take a little bit more. They take 60 per minute. So I guess if we feed everything into a manifold, we might be able to. Let's see. How much production do we have? 45. 45, 30. Okay. 45, 45, 30 is going to be 120 bars. Okay, so 120 bars. So steel beams would be... We could only make one thing of steel beams, and then we would have a little bit left over, because that's going to be taking 60 of our bars, and then our steel pipes is going to take 30. So we can make steel beams and then 2 things of steel pipes. Okay. All right. Go ahead and break down this MAM too. That has what we need. All right. So we're going to go ahead and manifold it. So here we go. All right. So we're going to go this way. And then merge. And then merge. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Okay. We are going to have to come back in and upgrade our belts because I do not have enough plates for the belts. We're just getting this started. Of course, of course. All right, and then we're going to have this run this way. Constructor. Surface uneven, of course. You want to make sure that you have adequate space. So picky. All right. Come on. All right, and then we're going to do 3. So this one's going to do our steel beams, steel pipe, steel pipe. Okay, steel beams, steel beams, steel pipe. Let's go ahead and bring a power plug over here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Why'd I put the power pipe in the way? Here we go, that's better. There we go, there we go. And then now we need to make our manifold, splitter, and there we go. All right, so we're gonna have to go grab ourselves some more reinforced plates because that's what we're gonna need to be able to build any more on top of this. But I think, honestly, I think we should be golden. Okay, so we have our steel beams right here. So let's see. Steel beams come out right there. And then our steel pipes are going to come out right about here. That's not where I wanted you. Right. Alright, and there is our steel pipes. There we go. Alright, so we have steel pipes, we have steel beams going. We need to go grab ourselves some reinforced plates and everything like that. And this is all backed up. This will be eventually running at efficiency. But I'm really happy that we can do that because I want to get into some of this alien technology, but I couldn't get into any of the alien technology until I had steel in the first place. Alright, so let's run back to the base real quick. We're gonna let that kind of juice itself up. Let's get some steel pipes and steel beams in stock. I'm gonna have to get like some hyper tubes or something like that. This running, it's uncalled for. All right. There's a slug down there. We're gonna have to venture out and collect as many slugs and mercer spheres and the summer sloops as we can. There's just so much stuff to do. It looks so beautiful up there. Look at that. That's so cool. I can't wait to like finish phase 2 and then see what it turns into after that. It was really cool last episode. So yes, we do have our power coming from down there. All right, we have to see. And what's going to be really nice is because we are in we completed the phase 1 and everything like that. And we got tier 3 and 4. I believe that's what we're on. We have the ability to get the better belts. The only thing that's going to be required is that we have steel beams to get the better belts, which is no problem. Okay. All right, so we're going to go over here. I'm not really worried about the vehicle transport at this current time. I will get a truck and everything like that ready to go whenever we're ready to go get like oil and stuff like that. At the current moment, I don't need the truck because of how close we are to the steel production, which is really nice because the last time I played, we were in the Green Valley area, which is like way down here in the south. I know we can't see it on the map. And then our steel production was actually a lot further away, so it was easier to pull it back that way. All right, we can get... I'm not worried about the Xenobash right now. The inventory slots and equipment slot is handy, but at this moment in time, I do not need that. I'm not worried about the blueprint thing right this second. Eventually we'll get it, but with the steel beams being right there, I definitely need that. Logistics, MK3, that's why we're getting steel beams and the steel pipes. And we also are going to need a much more reliable reinforced iron plates. I will make another place for that. This is going to be very important right here, getting the encased industrial beams, because we will need them to make the MK miners. This is right here. This is going to be our way of getting power way across the map. Rather than using just little power poles, we use these power towers. And then, of course, we have hypertubes. So right now, let's go ahead and focus on getting that. I think we are using this to the to the most that we can. I'm gonna have to go find some more iron nodes so way we can make some more reinforced plates. They are backing up, but they aren't like, it's not a straight farm. We are farming them, but we are turning them to modular frames. So of course, we are having to wait for them. But we do have modular frames, so that is a bonus. Let's see what we got in here. We can go ahead and get rid of that. I don't need that in my inventory. But let's go ahead and grab some of these right here. Yeah, see, we're definitely gonna need... We need 400 to even get to the next milestone. So we are going to need to find another place for iron. Let me go up here. Maybe if I get up here, I can maybe track down a spot. I haven't really... I don't think there's anything in this particular area. So, like, if I hit the iron, I don't think there's anything... Yeah, see, that's... We already have that one. We have that one. Okay, there's several over there. Okay, so that might be a place to get set up. Let's see what we got going on up here. These... Oh! Oh, hey! Hey there, buddy. Alright, watch out. Those do emit poison, so we have to be careful with those. Trying to get up here on this rock. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know if he sees me or not. I'm just gonna go over here. Destroy that real quick. Alright, let's see where this iron's at. Let's see. Iron. So we already pinged that one. Okay, they are that way. No, I was actually really confused. Like, before I started this episode and everything like that, for whatever reason, and I say whatever reason because it happens to the best of us and everything like that. But for whatever reason, my power decided to not hook itself up. And I thought I ran that power over to the other base, but I tracked it down and I was like, it only said 600. And I was like, okay, this doesn't seem right. And then I finally found it, and it was just one of the wires was not fully connected or whatever. And I was like, oh, great. That's the reason why I didn't have the 1200 horsepower. The 1200 megawatts. I'm thinking horsepower. I got cars on my mind or something like that. All right, let's go ahead and get that built on over there. Sneaking up on this Mercer sphere right here. Is there anything else over here? Yep, there's one right there. And we do need to get Mercer spheres. I know that we're going to need them for the alien technology stuff. Go.
We hum a simple melody into the effigy, yet we hear no harmony. It covers the temple in bones and organs and limbs, yet ignores our bleeding wounds. Scripture is needed. Consume.
A familiar pattern is emerging in your brain. Please assess yourself for signs of concussion. If necessary, a replacement pioneer will be dispatched. Work must continue. Replacement delivery schedule estimate. Error, years.
They're basically calling us crazy. I love it. Alright, let's, can I throw the pipe? There we go. Right there. Okay. Let's see, we got some guys over here. We do have some nodes. It looks like we have, I don't know, is it 3 nodes? Normal. Normal. And normal. Sweet. This should be a good little spot for us to get some reinforced plates. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Oh, there's some pure iron ore. Oh, wow. There is several pure iron over there. I don't really want to go too far. Let me just go ahead and stay in this area. That way I can just do this. Let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and get this started to set up. We are going to have to let the, no matter what, we're going to have to let the plates stack up anyways. We need to let the steel beams and the steel pipes stack up as well. So it's going to take us kind of a minute to kind of get all of that going. All right, but we want to make some reinforced plates. Okay. So this is going to be fun because, you know, we're going to be like starting from scratch right here. All right. Go ahead and get this whole area. Oh, I need some plates. That's great. So when I don't think about something is when I need it. Right, we're doing this based off the world grid. Go. Alright, so we're gonna need some plates. I don't even think I have my... I don't even think I have... I have one. That's crazy. Okay, I only have one. Let's make a equipment workshop real quick so that way I can make some more miners. I need 2 more of these. Yeah, we are running low on the plates. It's not a big deal, but it's not the best deal. All right, let's flip back over here. Okay. So there's a miner right there. Okay. All right, so what we need is we're going to, and I don't think, did we get the copper? Or did we get the iron? Let me see. So we can make iron ingots with iron and limestone to make a lot more iron ingots. Now, is there any copper? Or, I'm sorry, is there any limestone right here? Okay, there's one right there and one right there. Is this pure one that I found before? This is the pure one. This is not the pure one. I think the pure one was right there. Okay. Okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about it. I was going to possibly go ahead and just up the production, but hey, it's no big deal. We can just, we'll go about our business. All right. So what we want is we're going to have smelters and everything like that. I know this area is not the best to work in. But we have 60, so 60 is going to be, I believe, 2 smelters. Let's see. Let's go ahead and slip right here. Go ahead and do a splitter. All right, so 2 smelters right here. Smelter 1. Smelter 2. Okay. Why are we not going? Invalid? What do you mean it's invalid? Tell you what. There it goes. Oh, it was on straight. That's why. Okay. Alright, so this right here, this is 60 per minute. The iron should be 30 per minute, so this should be sufficient for that. Alright, let's go ahead and get it started up. Boom. 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 Here we go. We're going to get this started up. And these are going to want to come out of here. Alright, and then I think... let's see, that's going to give us 60 bars per minute. And then we're going to throw them in a constructor. And this one is going to be our screws. Alternate cast screws. So we need 12.5 per minute. So if we do 60 divided by 12.5 per minute, we need 4.8. So if we do just 4 of these, we should be golden. So let's go ahead and these are going to funnel out here. Do I have walls yet? Let's see. Do you have the basic walls? I was going to do something, but I don't think that's going to be what I want to do. All right. I really didn't bring the stuff to make this stuff real quick. Alright, so that's going to be fine. It's going to go there. Let's go in there. Jump up here. Try to jump up here. Alright, and then I needed to go to some constructors, which... Let's see. How am I going to get these two? Bars coming out, and then our constructors. So that one's going to go this way. This one's going to go that way. I'll get their constructors to... I think we'll do... Let's see. We'll put 2 constructors right here. Should be good. Alright. 2 constructors right here. We're going to both put them on cast screws. There we go. Both of them on cast screws. Alright. Go. Go. Here, this one here. All right. So this is going to be okay, and then we need 2 more of these. So this is going to come back this way, and let's go ahead and I'm going to put this one. This one's going to go that way around. 2 constructors. This way around. Go. Alright, and then this is more screws. Alright, and we're out of iron plates, which kind of sucks. Okay. Not a big deal, not a big deal. This is going to be a little project that I'm going to have to work on. Which is, I mean, it's part of the game. Let me go ahead and see what we have as far as production over here. If I have the ability to get those steel pipes and stuff like that. I think there's something I want to get on the alien technology. I really do want to see what this dimensional depot is all about. It looks like it kind of just uploads items to not necessarily a central hub, but somewhere where you can actually just access the items from anywhere on the map. So that seems like it would be kind of cool. Let's see if we have the ability to get that yet. Now, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I don't know if it would be worth building a truck right here just because we are relatively close to this area in general. So I'm like, I really don't think it's gonna, we don't really need it. Okay. It looks like our bars are backed up. It's because the bars are moving really slow because we have to upgrade. That's right. Okay. Go ahead and get these bars moving a little bit quicker than they were moving. Okay. Now, they have been working over here, but have they been doing the most work? Probably not. Okay. All right. Looks like the pipes are going pretty good. All right, so we've got 2 stacks of pipes. There we go. We don't have a stack of steel beams yet, but that's okay. The steel beams seem to be taking a little bit longer. Not entirely sure why it's taking forever. That's because that is still... There we go. There we go. All right. It's crazy how the belts make such a big difference in this game. All right, so we're going to head back over to the base real quick. I want to see if I can get this new technology possibly unlocked. I needed steel pipes to make something that we haven't made before. These little fluctuator things. But again, I may not even be able to do that because I may need some SAM ore. I don't remember how much we brought back with us the first time we went into the cave. I do need to go down in the cave again and basically bring everything out of the cave. So that way we can, you know, start some production and everything like that. Let's see, there we go. This is one of those times I wish I had the hyper tubes though. That way I can just kind of whoosh across the map. Yeah, so we don't have enough to get logistics MK3 because we need those steel beams. Now, we are producing those. We're going to get the other ones going and everything like that. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some iron plates while we're over here. I know that's something that we were running out of, or we straight up ran out of. It wasn't running out of, we ran out of it. Let's get rid of this out. There we go. All right, give us a little bit more space in our inventory. All right, let's check the MAM real quick. Okay, so alien technology. We need 10 of these, which, did I have any more of those? Did I have them in here? I did. Okay. So it wants us to make these SAM fluctuators. We're going to have to... We're going to go ahead and use 100 of our doohickey mabobs. There we go. And then 10... Get over here. Ooh, power augmenter, that's new. Induction amplification. Did we not find any summer sloops? I guess we have not.
It can also function as matter memory and near instant.
Okay.
Solid to fluid to a tapestry. Matter, and mind and melody.
That stuff talking to you is a little trippy. Alright, so we need 11 of these SAM fluctuators, which I don't think I can make enough of those SAM fluctuators right now because I need some more of this reanimated SAM. So yes, that is something that I'm going to have to do. Not necessarily right here. We're going to do that a little bit off stream and everything like that. But to continue on that tech tree, I'm definitely going to have to do that. Because I do want to unlock this right here, this dimensional downloader or uploader. All right, so I do appreciate everybody coming in. I'm going to go work on this off stream and everything like that. I'm going to get these reinforced plates on farm so that way I don't have to worry about them. Not necessarily ever again, but we will need them in the future. And so that's why I am so concerned about them right now. But I do appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Hopefully the audio is all worked out and everything like that. Hopefully I am providing you quality entertainment. Maybe I've taught you something. I do feel like people teach me something a little bit more often than I teach them, which is fine. And it's great because there's certain things that I still haven't learned about this game, even though I've put, like, you know, we're not going to talk about how many hours I've put into this game. But that's besides the point. But until the next time, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.